Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. So this is like take 3 already. I am not having a good time with it. But we're going to finish it this time around. So I have been out and about all morning and afternoon. It is like past after 3 to right now, and I am just now going to be settling in. Savannah is right there with me. She and Isabella have been ricocheting off the walls, having a good old time, playing with their little balls like they're playing soccer or something. Cats are very entertaining to watch. They really are. We're pets in general, I think. They're just bring a lot of joy to us, and we love to watch them play. So now she's conked out, and she's going to have to move over because I'm going to be taking a nap soon. So I've been up all morning. I got my flu shot. I had to go back to work and get a COVID test that we do at least once a week. So I had to go get that done. I work in the senior facility, and that is one of the requirements, especially if anyone tested positive, then we do that at least twice a week, even though we're vaccinated. So I did get that out of the way. I did my grocery shopping. I done a few errands, and I even went and did some thrifting, which I'm going to have to do a video to show you some of the stuff I picked up, but not right now. And then I still have to go in tonight to work and work overnight, which I'm going to lay down for a little bit and get a little snooze in. But anyway, I have been crocheting, even though I haven't shown much this week at all, and that's because I've been kind of hoarding it all for the live that Terry and I did yesterday. And so I have a box ready for Deborah's Place, which is a shelter for women that are battered. So that donation is going to be going off, and basically I'm going to try to fit everything in there because I have scarves and hats already, and if not, then I'm going to just find another place to mail out the rest, and I'll let you guys know where, but most likely all of this will go to the same place. So I have been working on some hats. I love to make hats from the bottom up lately. That seems to be, it's like I feel like I can control it better and make the right size, and I love to use scraps for it. I save my scraps and I use hats with them. Great way to use scraps. There's 100 things you could do with scraps. Scraps are good for a lot of things, even though people don't like to use them, but I love scraps. And yeah, because I notice when I make my hat from the top down, I kind of make it larger, and they end up becoming more like what I would call a chemo cap, just like a dome hat, instead of a, nice shaped hat like this. So I've been working on those, and I have another one here in solid. This is a sage green. That I remember this. I think these were all Karen. Are these Karen 1-pounders? Let me see. Oh no, this is Craft Smart. That's right, Craft Smart Sage Green. And I'm not sure, where's this gray from? There's probably a scrap and I don't remember it. So I did those. I did it also in the red, Craft Smart in the red, although it always comes out pink, don't it? And let's see. Now let's get to the scarves. Because one of my challenges with Terry, if you watched the live yesterday, Terry from Nana's Crochet Ideas and my challenge for that month was I had to learn a new stitch. So what I decided to do is I wanted to make scarves for Deborah's Place. So I decided that I was going to each scarf make a different stitch, in a different stitch. So that's what I'm going to show you today. In a stitch that I have not tried before, especially. That was the whole thing. So today I'm going to put all the links down below. And then I'm going to put, I'm going to put all the links down below. So if you are interested in any of these stitches, then you can go and check them out. So let me see. Let's start with the camel stitch. And this one I got from Bella Coco. And it's done in the Karen 1-pounder Country Rose, which to me it actually looks more like a burgundy or a mauve, but that is the camel stitch. Now, I thought when I first looked at it that, oh, it's just like what the rib stitch is, right? That you put in into the back loop of your chain. That's not how you do it, actually. It is actually, you know how you do your loop? You would not put it in that on top, you would put it through here on the bottom of the loop. So that's how you do it, how you create that camel stitch. Now, I did have a problem. This is why I have it folded. I have it folded because I'm trying to keep it from curling. Here's the back of it. It actually looks really nice on the back too. Here's the front of it. Now, it was curling like crazy, so I ended up doing a double crochet all the way around. I was trying to maintain, kind of stretch it because it kept curling. Now, Priscilla from Distinctive Crochet suggested that she had no problem because she was using the camel stitch in a circular motion. You know, like making around a blanket or even a hat. That would make good. So that would kind of work. And I thought even for a rug, that would make a really nice stitch. So here it is. That is Bella Roca, the Bella Coca. Oh my God. Bella Coco. Bella Coco. In the Country Rose Karen 1-pounder. The camel stitch. Did work up really easy. And all of them, you know, if you notice, it came out in these little grooves. I really liked it. It's very soft. I washed it already and all. It's just that, like I said, it was curling for me. And I did wonder if maybe it was too narrow. That maybe if I had a wider, like a blanket, or that it wouldn't have. But I did have to block it after I washed it. And I've been trying to keep it folded this way so it would stay nice and firm. Okay. The next one is the lace shell stitch, also the Karen 1-pounder in the Country Rose by Nati, N-A-T-I, and it is the Karen, it's the lacy shell stitch, and it is a really easy, beautiful stitch to do. It works up really fast and nice and even, no issues with like veering off or anything, because it's like one of those stitches that you know, that you count. You got to have a certain amount. You know, it's either counts by 2 or counts by, you know, by 6s or whatever. But you know what I mean. And so it worked up really nicely. I did like this one. Very pretty. My mom would wear this all through the year. It would not even be used as a scarf per se, to keep her warm, as much as a decorative scarf. She would wear that definitely for even, like, you know, to accessorize her clothing. Another one that I really, 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 really loved. I tried this, I saw it, and I thought, you know, this is crazy. I know, easy, I know, but I really, really wanted to try it because it was really easy, and it's the Treble V-stitch. And it is by Crochet and Knitting at Tula Maria. Is that how you say her name? And it worked up so super fast. It basically, you can see, it's V-stitches, but they're trebles, so they're very large. And it is also like a summer scarf. You see how thin it is? I did it in the red, Karen Craft Smart red. And like super fast. Super, super, super fast with this. And it's just these V-stitches that are treble. I thought, I got to do it because it looks so cool. Then let's see, the other one that gave me, I'm going to save this one last. This next one was another super quick one that I loved. Very easy. And it's the mesh stitch, and look, I made it huge. You could wrap it around. This one is huge, and it is in the Craft Smart cranberry color, and it's just a mesh. That's what it's called. But look at it, works up so fast, and I think this would work out really good for other patterns, like if you were doing a lightweight shawl or a lightweight you know, curtain or anything that you can easily, like I made it long because I didn't even realize I was watching TV, and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is so long already. This one is, I don't think I didn't put down where I got this, got it from, so, sorry about that. I don't have a link to it. I don't remember. I didn't put it down. But I did it super long because I got carried away with it. It goes so fast, you guys, that you don't even know you're working on it. Next one is one of my favorites. And it is the bead stitch from Nati, again. N-A-T-I, and it's in the Craft Smart Sage Green. I absolutely love this stitch. And I know it looks like baubles or like popcorn stitch, but it's not, because at first I was like, I think this is a bobble stitch, but then I realized that a bobble stitch or even a popcorn stitch, it goes up and down. It's vertical. It's not, and this is a horizontal. It goes from side to side. I absolutely love this stitch. I'm telling you, I want to make a blanket in this. I want to make a shawl in this. Even a hat. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I love the pattern, how it comes out. I'm just, I'm looking forward and making other things with it. The next one is the waffle stitch from Fiber Flux in the Craft Smart Sage Green again. Look how lovely this came out. I fell in love with it. This is another one of my favorites. And I thought that, I don't know if I can create this kind of, that waffle groove there, but it was super easy. Once you get it, it is just I just had a lot of fun with it. And look at the back of it. It's pretty too. So I love this one too. I think this would make an awesome throw pillow, or just a nice thick woolly blanket. That would be awesome. Beautiful. Love the waffle stitch. And oh yes, where is my braided stitch? Ooh, you guys are gonna have to give me a moment, and I'm gonna have to go get it. Ooh, hold on a second. Let me reach over. Now, this is the braided stitch. This is my #1 favorite one that I've learned so far. And I am actually going to do this use this stitch for my challenge, Let's Give It Another Try challenge that I'm doing with, Terry and I are hosting. So, this is by Claudette Crochet, and this is in the Karen 1-pounder Country Rose. It's called the braided stitch. Do you see that? Isn't that just lovely? Now, she did it in a cake, and it had, I'm telling you, the way her swatch worked, you could just see this beautiful display of different color. Every row was a different color, and it looked magnificent. I am going to be using this braided stitch in my Let's Give It Another Try challenge that Terry and I are hosting. I am going to be making a rug. So this is on my first, and it's not a swatch. This is actually going to be my one square. And I'm going to actually, and I got the idea while I was working on this one right here. And I thought, you know what? This would be perfect for a rug. It is very super thick. This is why it kind of alarmed me when I was making the scarf. I go, well, this would be a really thick, hard scarf. Like, and even a blanket. I thought it would be too thick. Like, look, it's pretty thick, you guys. But for a rug, I think it would be perfect. So my plan with the challenge is to make multi-squares like these in different colors, and then put them together for my rug. So let's see if it works. I am giving it another try. And I think I have this great idea, or like this image in my head of what I want to work on, how I want it to look and all. So I am really, really excited. So this is my #1 favorite stitch right now. So that's the braided. Now, I did try the Alpine stitch, and there was nothing wrong with the stitch. But I messed up my scarf. So this thing, I am going to frog, but I'm going to show it to you. This is the Alpine. Oh no, is that I have to show it right. Yeah, I think this is how it goes. It's in red, so I don't know if you can see it. But this is the Alpine stitch. So what has happened with the Alpine stitch is, this is just me, guys. There's nothing wrong with the Alpine stitch itself. I actually got it from Claudette Crochet, and this is in the Craft Smart Cranberry. No, this is not in the cranberry. This is in the red. And I got it right, because that's how, I mean, I got the stitch itself right, but what I ended up doing, this scarf is like 5 different widths. I don't know what I did. I think I messed up somehow, where I was adding and too many, where I was not making enough. I don't know what I was doing, but this, I am totally going to rip this out, because here's this how I started out. And if you saw the other one, it's like I just went, I mean, it doesn't even look like a scarf. It's horrible. It's ugly. It's 5 different widths. It's just like I messed it up really bad. One is wider than the other, and I just gave it up. So I'm going to undo it, and I'll try it again. Okay, but I'm going to rip this out. There's no way to, I try to salvage it, and there's no way to salvage it to make it look good. You can tell that it looks sloppy. So that's what I was doing. Oh, wait, I got one more thing to show you guys. So hold on a second. Give me a minute, okay? Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to get it ready. But here is my bag of my granny squares. My Frankenstein scrap granny squares that I want to make 2 blankets out of, right? With my navy blue border that I've been looking for. So I have I made a whole bunch this week. So this is what, you see, I still have the ends in here and everything. So here's my Frankenstein granny square, which I'm so looking forward to, like, putting them together. Like, I just cannot wait to see. I'm going to be making 2 blankets. The one couch, and it's going to go for my couches downstairs in the living room. One couch is going to have the actual granny square, you know, where you, I don't know if you can see it. Here's one of them. Let me see another one to show you, or like this one. They're all different. I call them my Frankenstein ones. And let's do another one. Let's do this one. This is a pretty one too. And yeah, here's a nice one. And that's going to go on the larger couch. Then the smaller couch, I am going to just do a Frankenstein scrap squares. So like this one is solid. I was using all my scraps in it, and it's just plain squares. So that's what I was making this week with my scraps, because I think I might have enough of the granny squares, but I really didn't have any made of the squares itself for the smaller couch. And I did that on purpose. I wanted to have them smaller because I wanted it to be a little different than the larger couch. So that's what I was doing. I made a whole bunch of them. It's really full. Look at this. And I know that sounds crazy, and you guys are probably like, Lottie, what are you doing? That's going to look horrible, but it's not. Once you put it all together, it's going to look really good. The ends will be gone and all. So that's what I was also making, a whole bunch of these small little squares. Now the bag is overflowing. I think it's time to start, you know, getting these squares made into the 2 blankets. So that's another thing I've been working on. So yes, and also I've been working on some baby blankets and some baby hats, which I'll have to do a separate video for. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will have all the links down below. If there is one under the stitches that you are interested in learning, you can go to the link for the tutorial. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And don't forget to go get that flu shot. All right, bye-bye.